Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your first time watching. I'm Jewelz. I'm a psychic medium and empowerment coach, and I'm here today with your weekly tarot card reading for the week starting August the 8th and the Lionsgate portal. What an exciting time. I hope you are doing things to embrace the energy that this magical portal opens for us. It's all about manifesting right now. So it's really important for you to sit and focus on your desires, to feel them coming to you, to feel that you already have them, and watch how things expand. Trust, believe. So I'm going to switch up my spread a little bit this week. I'm going to bring in some fairy energy in addition to my tarot. So we start off with the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Strength card, and the Unknown card. And I'm going to draw some fairy cards on top of these. Give us a little bit more insight into what's going on energetically this week and what you can expect. We have the Ten of Spring. We have the Three of Spring. The Dreamer, which in traditional tarot is the Fool. And the Justice card. So I'm going to start with the Knight of Pentacles, and then I drew the Ten of Spring with that. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about being proud. You know that you're prepared, trusting and believing in worldly possessions and items coming to you, whatever it is that you desire. A lot of times Pentacles have to do with money, but whatever you feel abundance of on your earthly journey, it's about embracing that. And then when we have the Ten of Spring, it's about asking for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So what I'm hearing with these two cards together, we have things that we need to say to get off our chest. So feel definite connection to the throat chakra. And I'm just going to clear that. Take time for fun. We're only here on this journey for a short time, so we need to bring excitement, adventure, fun. It's not all about the work. So maybe take some time and take time to play. This is all about raising our energetic vibration, maybe tapping into some creativity. I've really focused more on right brain activities. So on heart-centered activities. So things that bring you peace, things that bring you joy, things that allow you to connect more with that childlike, playful energy. The reason the blockage in the throat chakra is about being able to ask for help from others. So I know for a lot of you, that is something that you might find difficult or even impossible. But it's important to be able to ask for help from others, to be able to call in when you need help and be able to express your needs. So communication on that front, and also understanding that you are worthy of help and assistance. Then we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is about seeing the magic in life, embracing your magical powers, whatever your gifts and abilities are. It's time to embrace them. It's time to use them. It's time to trust and believe in the magic of miracles appearing in our life and that we're worthy of receiving. The Three of Spring is the card that came up with the Queen of Swords. And the message on this card says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. And this is about celebrating Um, and with that as well, um, being able to really focus on where you want to go in your journey. So start the planning now, start the preparing now. Now's a time of manifesting. So creating those opportunities, setting your intentions around those opportunities, and then trusting in the magic um, of the universe and that your angels, the fairies, are going to provide for you, and really trusting and believing in that, and then allow yourself to take those steps forward. There is a component with this of getting out of our own way, getting out of our comfort zone, so that we can enhance and embrace whatever it is that we desire and put that plan in motion. So if you're manifesting something today and you're setting those intentions and you're feeling those desires, this can also be long term, they're asking you to focus on. So, is it happiness? Is it joy? Is it a new career? Is it a new home? Whatever it is you want to bring in. And then I hear spirit chime in, or is it love? We're planting the seeds now so that we can trust that it will flow to us. And it may not be today, but those seeds are planted and things are manifesting. And we need to trust in that divine timing to allow them to flow. Next, we have the Strength card, and we also have the Dreamer. And these two cards together are so powerful. So the Dreamer is, I'll just read the message on the card and then I'll talk about these two. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. And the Strength card is, so the Dreamer is about being able to take that leap forward, getting uncomfortable and just doing, moving forward. And the Strength card is having the courage to get out of your own way and do that, to have the courage to allow yourself to be in that discomfort and start to get comfortable with it, because that's where the growth happens. Figuring out what your purpose is and embracing it and allowing it to guide you. This is where we need to really get out of our own head and connect more in with our heart and allow that ourselves to be divinely or intuitively guided and just trust. Next, we have the Unknown card as well as the Justice card. And then the Justice card is the number 8, as well as was the Strength card. And we have today, August the 8th, the Lionsgate portal. So a lot of the 8 symbolism here, recognizing infinity, abundance, manifesting. So the Justice card shows up. I'll just read the message on this card. It says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. And the Unknown card. So the two of those together is really reiterating the need to trust. Trust the journey, trust in divine timing, trust that anything that is meant for you will find its way when it's the right time. So taking the time to review details carefully and you will win in the end. This is all about taking the time for ourselves, being intuitively guided. The Unknown card, there's a couple of reasons this card is showing up today. So with the Justice card, this is about handing everything over to your angels, to the fairies, allowing them to do their magic in the background. And then you watch for signs, watch for messages, and you take action as needed. The other piece of the Unknown card is removing expectations and trusting that divine magic is at play right now. So trusting that you could manifest things in, and don't put expectations or create small things when we can think out of the box. We are limitless. We are filled with potential and unlimited potential. So think big. So many think so small because of their beliefs and their own values about who they are and what they're worthy of. And it's time to let that go. The other thing with the Unknown card and the Justice together is when we look at the world collectively, we're going to start seeing a lot more truth come out. So the one process I've been really feeling this last week is this is about manifesting and about seeing our own truth and realizing how valuable and important we are. So we've been doing that shadow work, allowing the darkness to come up so that the light can heal it. Well, the same has to happen in the world. And we're going to start to see it get a little bit louder over the next probably several months, but the next week or two are going to be very loud. And what it is in this spiritual war that's happening right now, the darkness needs to come up. It needs to be exposed. The truth needs to come out so that the light can heal it. And this is going to be a process that's going to have a ripple effect on everyone in the world. And depending on where they're sitting right now in their, excuse me, in their own truth, in their own values and beliefs, some people are going to feel very vulnerable, feel very shaken up, while others are going to feel this sense of relief. They're going to start to really see things move forward in a positive way because they are seers and they've seen what's coming and seeing and known that not everything that we see, hear, and feel is our truth, is the truth of the world, and is real. So starting to see a lot of injustices come forward for healing. So my guides are saying extra grounding is really needed to try and keep ourselves in a place of peacefulness and calmness. And I'm hearing like right now is a really important time too. And I think this has probably been for the last while, is don't always believe everything you see and hear. So really taking that time to tune into your own intuitive abilities to see what is real and what is right for you, because we're all in a different place and we all have our own different thoughts and beliefs. So trusting your own gut, trusting your intuition, because that's what's going to guide you to your purpose. It's going to guide you to creating the life you want. And you need to listen to that and to follow it and trust it. And more often than not, growing up as children, we were taught not to believe in the afterlife, in spirit, in call it witchcraft, because that's how a lot of people have seen it, have heard it labeled. But this is about following our soul, listening and connecting with our soul, and following that path, learning the lessons that we came here to learn, and allowing that growth to happen, and the healing. So I'm going to draw a surrender card for the week for you. And half the deck fell out. Okay, so your surrender card for this week is surrender to worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Another thing you can do when you're feeling anxious and filled with worry, I was talking about this in my VIP group this morning, grounding. So making sure that you're grounded, spending some time connecting with nature. Nature has a wonderful way of helping to heal us. We can give them that energy of worry and allow nature to transmute it. The other one is doing a shower meditation. So a cleansing shower. So just standing under the water and visualizing the water coming over your body and just washing all of that worry down the drain. The other thing around worry that they're asking me to tell you is often worry is we're worried about things that have not happened, things in the future. when we can try and stay present and really trust in allowing things to flow, we don't sit in that worry energy anymore. I'll draw one more card. This one is from my Unicorn Oracle deck for you. And the card is freedom. Live wild and free, choose your freedom, claim your independence. So a lot of this freedom, we can look at it internally and externally and ask ourselves, what are we doing to keep ourselves from having freedom in our life? And a lot of times we might see a fear stopping us from doing something that would completely free us. The other message I'm getting for externally is, where in our life do we feel like we're stuck? Where can we look at gaining freedom in our own life? You know, are we tied to a job that we're not happy with? And then there's all these rules, and the rules really don't align with our soul. There's so much happening in the world right now, and so many ways that we can voice who we are and what we believe in by allowing ourselves to be free. So if there's something you see, and this is where the Justice card comes to mind for me, that you see that is unjust in the world, what can you do to make a difference? Sometimes it's a matter of us going in and reflecting on our own journey and seeing where maybe that is calling to us to do some internal healing, or maybe we need to start volunteering somewhere, or we need to speak out and be truthful about how we feel about certain things in life. It's about you choosing it and claiming your independence. A lot of times we think we're free, but we're truly not. So it's a time of unraveling all of that and choosing and claiming our freedom. I am going to leave those messages with you for this week. I will talk to you soon. And if you want to reach out to me, my information is in the description. Feel free to subscribe and to even share this video if it inspired you. Thank you, and have a magical week.